So I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing through video games, I don't like to be filled with a sense of unbridled rage. I kind of like to chill out a little bit and relax. I love farming games and simulator games, and there are so many really great ones on the Nintendo Switch that I kind of wanted to bring attention to for those of you who are like me and kind of want more chill gaming experiences. So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at some of the most peaceful and relaxing games on the Nintendo Switch. If you're looking forward to this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more videos. So first of all, I have to talk about Littlewood, which just came out on the Nintendo UK store and in Australia, I believe. It's also been on the American store and such for a little while, so maybe a few of you have it already, but it's fairly recent to the Switch. I love this game. I am so addicted to Littlewood. Not only was it really cheap, but it's just a perfect combination of kind of classic RPG elements without sort of like the combat and stuff like that, but also giving you that classic farming experience with all those elements that you love. There's so much to do here, so much to decorate. Everything feels very simplistic in this game, but that's what I really like about Littlewood. It doesn't really make you think too much or have to do any certain strategies to get items or anything like that. It's just a very simplistic gaming experience, and I really enjoy it. As you can see by the gameplay on the screen, I've done a lot to decorate my town already, and that's kind of the main goal of the game, to decorate and expand your town. So it's really fun, it's just a cute little game, and like I mentioned, it's literally so cheap on the Nintendo eShop store. You won't be able to find this as a physical copy, I don't believe, but definitely worth getting it as a digital download if you do want it. Next, I have to talk about Stardew Valley, which is one of my absolute favorite games of all time. Now, this one could perhaps be a little bit less relaxing than the others on the list because it does kind of give you so much to do. It can be a little bit overwhelming at times. But Stardew Valley is just such a wonderful game. It's always been one of my favorites. I actually got it, I think maybe a few months after it came out on Steam, because I was really sick at the time and I just wanted something chill to play, and this was the perfect remedy. When it came out on the Switch, I made sure to play it a ton, and as you can see, I've really gone to many lengths to decorate my farm. You know, Stardew Valley is basically like the classic Harvest Moon games. It's pretty much like a love letter to those games, and you'll definitely feel that when you play through this. Stardew Valley is also a really cheap game. You're not going to be spending much, yet you're going to get so much content. The developer of the game literally did all of this by himself, yet he's put so much time and effort into literally everything. It's got some banging music tracks, it's cute, it's got some depth to it as well. The characters in this game have a lot of depth. So I definitely recommend getting this game if you haven't played it already. It's like a must-own for me in video games in general. Now next, I have to talk about the GOAT of 2020, which is Animal Crossing New Horizons. I love Animal Crossing. I've spent literally thousands of hours playing New Horizons already, and it's just an absolutely wonderful game. There's so much to do here in terms of decorating. New Horizons really does feel more like a decorating game than previous iterations, but that's not such a bad thing, especially if you are kind of looking just to sit back, chill, and enjoy a peaceful kind of island experience. There's all the classic Animal Crossing elements like fishing and catching bugs and taking part in fun events. The best part of Animal Crossing, in my opinion, is all of the really great options that it provides you with for decorating, but I also love all the different characters that you'll come to know and love, like the villagers and the special characters that you'll meet from events and such. So yeah, definitely a really great game. Animal Crossing New Horizons is one of my favorite games. It is like an official Nintendo game developed by Nintendo, so it's going to be much more expensive than the others on this list. But honestly, I think it's worth it, especially if you can get hundreds of hours out of it, which most people probably will. Now, I don't actually own this one yet, but I've heard so many good things about it, and I am intending upon getting it really soon. This is the new Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town game, which is the latest Story of Seasons game to come out to the rest of the world. This game looks wonderful. If you don't know, Story of Seasons is basically what Harvest Moon, the original games of Harvest Moon, is now. The current Harvest Moon games are developed by a different studio, I believe, and they're not quite as favored as much as this Story of Seasons. It does look super cute. The art style is really adorable, and it looks like there's a lot to do here, so that's really good, and I can't wait to get my hands on this one. It looks like a lot of fun. Now, I have to talk about new Pokemon Snap, which isn't actually out yet, but is coming out very soon in late April. This looks like such a great game. It looks like a really nice sort of version of the original Pokemon Snap that we had, and it just looks beautiful. It looks like it's going to be really chill to take lots of pictures of your favorite Pokemon around these islands and meet lots of different characters. So I'm really excited to check this one out. It's been so long since we've had like a Pokemon Snap game. They did have kind of some of those elements in recent Pokemon games, but in terms of a new one, here it is. So this next game I have played a little bit, and I gotta say it isn't my favorite game of all time. It's probably my least favorite on this list, but I still do love this game. I still do think it's a really good game. And this is My Time at Porsche. Now personally, My Time at Porsche didn't click as much for me as some other games did, but that doesn't mean by any stretch that it's a bad game at all. It's a really good game, and there is so much to do here. It's also a really beautiful game. It's got lots of different elements. I'd say it's very close to Stardew Valley out of all of them on this list. So you definitely won't run out of things to do in this game, but I will say I didn't click with it as much as the others, but I still do recommend this game. It was very good, and again, I don't think it was too expensive. So these were the Switch games that I feel are really great and relaxing, but I'd love for you guys to let me know in the comment section down below which relaxing Switch games do you play and do you recommend. Definitely let me know, and I'd love to check those out. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and of course subscribe for more content.